We are dedicated to only one location and committed to old-fashioned service, which means each family receives the attention they deserve when they need it the most. We are committed to providing the finest in funeral and cremation services. Visit us online at jcollinsfuneralhome.com or on South Carroll Road in downtown Villa Rica.
Building a tradition, not resting on one, since 2002.
Oh, my dad used to say if you're going to build something, build it like you're going to hand it down. That's why I tell people about Superior Structures. Their carports, garages, and RV covers and metal buildings are all custom built right here at home. They use American steel crafted by American workers who believe in taking their time and doing things right. Built right, built here, built to last is the promise they live by. So if you want something you'll be proud to pass on someday, go to Superior Structures and build like a legend.
National headlines and the local stories you care about. WLBB, Carrollton, News Talk 1330, FM 106.3.
We still smell the jet fuel on the news that night.
Good morning, welcome to the Community Voice. I'm Steve Gradick, your host. Delighted to have you with us. Okay, and we've got a very special guest and a very special program. It was 15 years ago, tomorrow morning, 2:22 a.m. that we lost SEAL Team 6 and Extortion 17. There was a documentary made called Fallen Angel, and on the documentary notes, a couple paragraphs, which I'm about to read. On a moonless night in Afghanistan on August 6, 2011, at approximately 2:22 a.m. local time, Gold Squadron of SEAL Team 6 boarded a U.S. Army Chinook helicopter, call sign Extortion 17, and lifted off for their mission, flying just above the treetops. The helicopter rapidly entered the Tangi Valley, headed for a small village. The team readied themselves as the pilot gave the signal to prepare the troops to exit the bird. 1 minute, 1 minute. But Extortion 17 and the personnel aboard would never reach their destination. 30 Americans and one American military working dog were shot out of the sky. No survivors. This was the greatest single incident loss of life in the history of the Navy SEALs, U.S. Special Operations, and in the U.S. war in Afghanistan. Immediately following the military's investigative report of the shoot-down, questions were raised. Now, 15 years later, as of tomorrow, the same questions are still being asked, but now as military personnel come forward, the answers are still awaiting. Our guest this morning is Don Neuen of CowboyLogic.us, which is a television program featured on Real America's Voice. Good morning, Don.
Good morning, my brother. Been a while. It's good to be back with you.
It's been several years. You and your wife, Donna Fiducia, I like to say...
I married up, as you will attest to.
Not up, way up.
Founding member of that club.
Yeah, way up. Anyway, y'all have a ranch down around Rootville.
Yeah, we're in Rootville.
So you're a local resident, but with a national platform.
That's right. This will make 20 years that we've lived here. And proud to live out in West Georgia.
For the last 15 years of that, y'all have been digging deep into Extortion 17 and what happened. And I want to kind of pick your brain on that, and then that's the way that our audience will come to become. And I imagine there's several in our audience who vaguely remember something about it, but nothing much.
Yeah.
And when you think about SEAL Team 6 and what happened, I think it was approximately 3 months after they shot and killed Osama bin Laden.
Yep.
I mean, these were like super warrior heroes. And what in the world were they doing on a Chinook all together in one place, going into a situation where some would say they weren't really needed.
There's a lot wrong. By the way, so that you guys will understand the terminology. Extortion 17 was the call sign for that particular Chinook. And a Chinook is one of those large, kind of look like blimps flying around. Now, they can go, 180 miles an hour, but they don't maneuver like some of the, say, the Blackhawks.
This is a double-bladed giant helicopter.
Yes.
In fact, there's a holdout fuselage of it in Fruehurst, Alabama on the highway.
Right. And so, they're designed to transport troops and things like that because they can hold more than a Blackhawk. I think it's important to go back to 90 days back from August 6th because we successfully obliterated and extinguished bin Laden. Mm-hmm. And that was done, now it's known that it was done by SEAL Team 6. Somehow, out of the Obama administration, it was leaked almost immediately to the New York Times, and then another left-wing rag, the Washington Post, picked it up almost immediately, as they usually do, that this was handled by U.S. Special Forces, Navy SEALs. A day or so later, Joe Biden, even in 2011, had loose lips, and he was speaking at a gathering I think it was in D.C., and at that point he outed SEAL Team 6. When that happened, all of the members of SEAL Team realized immediately that a bullseye had been put on their back. Now, the family that we are the closest to is the Vaughn family. Billy and Karen Vaughn, we are very dear friends with them. They're the mother and the father of one of those Navy SEALs, Aaron Vaughn. And Aaron called his mom up immediately and said, "Mom, get off of social media. You and Dad get off of all the social media. The Obama administration has just put a bullseye on our back." Move the clock forward 92, 93 days, something like that. And for reasons unknown, because none of it makes sense, Steve, SEAL Team 6, 17 of them, you were right, working, and I love it because you mentioned the working dog as well. The military working dog, his name was Bart, by the way.
Not very creative, but go ahead.
Hey, you got to come up with names. I mean, we named ours Bean and Dome. Having said that, the 17 Navy SEALs and then 13 Air Force and Army support, along with some Afghani nationals, got on this Chinook. Now, if you start right there, they were told that they were going in as a QRF, Quick Reaction Force, for Rangers that were pinned down in this Tangi Valley in Afghanistan. And that was a rough place, okay? Geographically, it was very difficult. The Rangers never called in that they needed a QRF. So these guys should have never even gotten on helicopters. If you look at what would be normal protocol for moving special forces around, first of all, rarely would it ever be, and never into a hot zone on a Chinook. It's too big of a target. It can't maneuver like Blackhawks can. The next thing is there was not only Extortion 17, which is the helicopter that these guys were on, but there was also Extortion 16. Now, they labeled that a decoy. 2 weeks ago on Cowboy Logic, last week, we interviewed Don Brown and Captain Joni Marquez, Air Force retired. And Joni was actually there. She was a witness to this whole thing. She was in a C-130H, which is basically eyes in the sky.
Gunship.
Mm-hmm. It's against norm for all of the eggs to be put in one basket.
And the reason for that is if one helicopter lands and then come under heavy fire, the other helicopter can peel off and return or offer support, and you don't have the whole mission compromised by
Correct.
a real hot landing zone.
And it's common sense.
Yeah.
You're going into a hot zone, just don't put everybody in one. I mean, there's all kinds of strategic ways, but just somebody at Rootville Elementary School that's going to school there would know not to do this.
Yeah.
Okay? There are all kinds of questions that are unanswered because you guys have all probably heard about a black box. Mm-hmm. Okay? They're on airlines, they're voice data recorders, they're designed to survive and withstand all kinds of crashes. Well, there's this character that was with the DOD at the time that testified in front of Congress with Jason Chaffetz was actually heading up the committee that invested sickeningly only about 90 minutes in this testimony, in this hearing.
I tell you what, let's take a break.
Yep.
Because this character you just referenced is really more than a character.
Yeah, he is.
And let's take a break, and we'll be back with more with Don Neuen after these words.
Imagine a place where every heartbeat is monitored with the utmost care, where emergencies are met with swift attention, and where cutting-edge technology enables precise and timely treatments. At Tanner Health, every patient's journey is a testament to resilience, a story of strength, healing, and hope. We go beyond treatment to redefine what compassionate care truly means. That's Tanner Health. That's care redefined. Learn more at tanner.org.
Welcome to Auto Supply Company.
Hey, Stephanie, y'all carry truck batteries?
Yes, we do.
Great. How about Weldon supplies?
Mm-hmm. We got them.
Oxygen and acetylene?
Yep.
Oh, wow. How about tractor parts?
Affirmative.
Do you make hydraulic hoses?
We do that too.
Huh. How about a Sasquatch to help me carry all this to the truck?
Sure. Hey, Earl, help this gentleman out.
Auto Supply Company, the auto parts store in Bowden for over 100 years. Online at autosupplycompanyga.com.
Good morning. Welcome back to the Community Voice. We're honoring the 15-year anniversary of Fallen Angel, the tragic shoot-down of SEAL Team 6. And before the break, we have Don Neuen in studio, who's extremely knowledgeable of this. You mentioned somebody you referred to as a character. Well, he's actually kind of more than that. His name's Gary. Is it Gary Reed?
Gary Reed.
Gary Reed. Who's
Gary Reed.
Who is Gary Reed?
Gary Reed is, he's a public individual, so I can label him without fear of retribution. I would consider this man to be a failed human being. And I know you saw the documentary, you probably would agree. Gary Reed was with the DOD, and he comes and he testifies during Chavitz's hearing about Extortion 17. And he starts off talking about the fact that this black box that would give us a lot of information we need. Did something happen on that ship? We did leave something out earlier, Steve. Right before 17 took off, 4 Afghanis got off of that ship, and 4 more got on. And the manifest was never changed. So nobody knows who these guys ever were and why they got off, why they switched. And quite honestly, any of our guys that were over in Afghanistan that were forced to work with these Afghanis, they didn't trust them. They didn't trust them. They never walk in front of them. They didn't trust them. Because the Taliban could very easily go to these guys' families and say, hey, we're going to kill your entire family unless you detonate a bomb on a base, something like that.
Right.
So at any rate, Gary goes in front of Congress, and he's talking about the fact that this black box disappeared, that it swept away in flood rains in this Afghanistan river that was actually more like a creek.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, how many times have we heard about black boxes being recovered from the bottom of the ocean?
Incredibly laughable.
It's just pathetic.
Yeah.
But then it gets worse. He flips that story, and he says, well, there was never a black box on it. It was an analog ship, and we didn't have a black box on it, so there's no need to look for it. You've got guys that were from Savannah that built those helicopters to send over there that said every one of those had black boxes on them. We don't send anything over there that doesn't.
This is the same Gary Reed that was in part help orchestrate the failed
withdrawal from Afghanistan.
Exactly.
Anything that we know about that Gary Reed touched that had to do with Afghanistan was an abysmal failure.
Again, I think we ought to emphasize, we're talking about the SEAL Team 6 that went in to Pakistan. I forget the name of the compound where bin Laden was. These were incredible individuals. And what were there, about 17 of them or so?
That were on...
Extortion 17.
Oh, yeah, 17 of them. 17 of them.
And they're just gone like that.
Yeah.
You mentioned the Afghani nationals that were on the aircraft. So, it's speculated that maybe they brought a bomb on board, or...
Well, still, a lot of unanswered questions, okay? Some of these guys their bodies were cremated, and it was against the will of the families that they were cremated in the first place.
Well, before you go there, to understand that there's also RPGs, rocket-propelled grenades that were shot at the aircraft.
Yes.
And then when the aircraft went down, a lot of bodies were thrown out.
I am aware of 3 that were thrown out. I know Reeves got thrown out, Strange got thrown out, and I don't know I can't remember the third gentleman that was thrown out. But from what we saw in the footage, it looked like Strange was still alive. Now, he died. Okay, he did not survive his injuries.
Right.
But he was thrown, what they say in the documentary, 75 meters from the, that's almost a football field.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. Karen and Billy Vaughn said that there were fragments of materials that they were made aware of that were found in Aaron's body that didn't come from an RPG, didn't come from any of the weaponry or the munitions that were in that Chinook. So we don't know what happened. We do know that there was this delay in getting to the landing zone. We do know that there was a call for a sparkle, which is basically a light that C-130H shines down so that the helicopter knows where to land. But there was all this stuff that's questionable because of this dadgum black box that never showed up.
And also, you kind of referenced it, but there were bullets in the autopsy showed in some of the SEAL Team 6, correct?
Well, there are hot rounds that could have, and that too is something that has been debunked. I mean, the only hot round that would go off that could be super dangerous is going to be something that's already chambered, that's going to go through the rifle.
And hot round being the fire caused the
you throw a box of bullets into a fire, you're probably going to have a problem. But it's not going through the barrel of a gun. Could they hurt you? Yeah. Would they kill you? More than likely not. But they found material in Aaron's body, and I'm sure the others, that made no sense. So could have this been the Afghanis that tried to start something in that helicopter? Could it have been somebody that was trying to detonate a bomb? Could that individual have been extinguished? I mean, the last thing you want to do is stand up and try to detonate a bomb when you got 17 SEALs and 13 other U.S. military on there. Was that individual taken down? And then when it was hit with the RPG, that went off. This is all speculation. We don't know. We just don't know. And that's what's so sad about this. You know, when you're a family member that you lose a loved one, you need closure. Even if it's bad news, you need the closure. And for 15 years, these families have not had closure. I don't even know if we've got the time to get into it. It gets so much worse, Steve. You know about this because you've seen the documentary. When these bodies were taken back to Bagram Air Force Base, there was an imam that presided and said a prayer over the caskets of our servicemen, our warriors, that said a prayer in Arabic that Billy and Karen Vaughn had translated, and I'm paraphrasing. Basically the infidels will burn in a fiery pit and Muslims have once again conquered. It's reprehensible what's going on. And at the beginning of this interview, you mentioned the fact that so many people don't know about this.
Mm-hmm.
This was the single incident where we lost the most lives in the entire Afghanistan war. And it goes down in history as being the single incident where we've lost the most Navy SEALs, and nobody knows about it.
And this was the elite SEAL Team 6.
Gold Squadron.
Yeah.
These are the guys.
As they say, the best of the very best.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're going to take one more break, and we're going to come back. We're going to learn something about a song and a music video and more regarding Extortion 17 after these words.
Imagine a place where every heartbeat is monitored with the utmost care, where emergencies are met with swift attention, and where cutting-edge technology enables precise and timely treatments. At Tanner Health, every patient's journey is a testament to resilience, a story of strength, healing, and hope. We go beyond treatment to redefine what compassionate care truly means. That's Tanner Health. That's care redefined. Learn more at tanner.org.
If you've been getting that new-to-me car itch, but can't find the car you want, then check out John Thornton Buick GMC on Highway 27 in Carrollton. There's never been a better time to trade in and trade up. Used car values are at all-time highs. John Thornton Buick GMC has a great selection of certified and pre-owned vehicles for you to choose from. For excellent service and big savings, go to John Thornton Buick GMC on Highway 27 in Carrollton. Shop their huge inventory of certified and pre-owned online at johnthorntonbuickgmc.com.
We still smell the jet fuel on the news that night. Your face is on the screen. We can't.
Welcome back to the Community Voice. I'm Steve Gradick, your host. We're taking this time, a 15-year anniversary of the downing of Extortion 17, to remember the warriors that paid the ultimate sacrifice, and the dozens and dozens of questions that remain unanswered. You know, the word transparency has been thrown around a lot in the last political cycles, and I would say there's pretty much about zero transparency on this.
Well, this is a cover-up.
Yeah.
No doubt about it.
You mentioned Aaron Vaughn, and you found that to be very inspirational. In fact, I believe you have a tattoo that was...
I do. Molalabe. There you go.
What does that mean?
Are you able to see it there? Okay.
What does that mean?
Well, Molalabe, many of you have seen the movie 300, where the Greeks were going up against the Persians, and they were hugely outnumbered, 300 to whatever, 100,000 Persians. And the Persians basically said to the Greeks, lay down your weapons, just lay down your weapons and surrender. We're going to annihilate you. And the Greeks said, Molalabe, which means come and take them. And that's what the Persians did, sadly, and they crushed the Greeks in that battle. But I called up Billy and Karen Vaughn in 2020, and I said, I want to help carry the load for your family for the rest of my life. And the way that I think I can do that is by adding ink to my arm that I'll see every day. And so this is an exact replica of Aaron's tattoo that he had on his left arm. And they do that because it's a forward-facing arm when you're holding a weapon. So I had that done, and the whole purpose of behind the song. Donna and I wrote a song about 8 months ago. We've signed a distribution deal with Real America's Music. Our first one went #1 thanks to you, and that was Every Star, Every Stripe. And this one this morning when I got up, Extortion 17, was #7 on iTunes country charts. And we have decided that we could not in any good faith, Steve, make money off of this song. And there's going to be royalties that'll be paid. And so Donna and I decided that we would donate 100% of our royalties that we receive off this song to Operation 300.
Which is
a foundation. It's a 501c3 organization that was founded by Billy and Karen Vaughn in the name of their son, Aaron. And the purpose is basically to mentor and be role models for children of fallen warriors, and it includes first responders, police, fire, but primarily military. It's a fantastic organization that's been around for almost, I'd say, 14, 15 years, close to 15 years. But we're donating every penny. So if you guys that are listening to this will go to iTunes, find Extortion 17 by my last name, Neuen, Neuen, download it. Don't stream it. These days, the only way that you're going to do anything significant financially with a song is if you download it. It costs, I think, $1.29 to download it.
We're running out of time. You also produced a music video surrounding the song.
Yeah.
And we're going to attach that to the video presentation this morning of Community Voice that'll be posted on the Facebook page and the YouTube page. And so it's an 8-minute music video, and that will give you a deeper dive into what we're talking about this morning. And so that's going to be on the News Talk 1330 Facebook page and the Graddick Communications YouTube page.
Never forget, Steve. Never forget.
Right.
Many of you haven't heard of this. Just spread the word about Extortion 17
yeah.
and download the song.
Yeah.
We're going to give every penny to Op 300.
All right. Well, we want to thank you for coming in, and never forget is more powerful than people realize. But thank you, Don.
Thank you, Steve. Good brother.
And thank you for listening, and thank you for taking an interest in this. Go watch the music video now on the Facebook page and on the YouTube channel. And further, cowboylogic.us and Real America's Voice. Go out and make it a great day. God bless our troops. You're in tune to WLBB Carrollton.
Responding to QRF request. Mission flight time 9 minutes 30 seconds to insertion. Apaches on station will provide IR support.
Box control, extortion 17, requesting permission to take off.
Here, go for takeoff.
Roger that.
Extortion 16 and 17 are wheels up. Extortion Black 1, Black 2. Current LZ looks like it's still in the green zone. Looks like it's to be a mild to light dust. And winds altitude are currently flat to the north. Let's say 135 is running a turn. Alright, good copy. We're getting no response from extortion 17.
Oh, I got.
Radar check.
Can you guys sparkle, please?
Roger. 1 minute.
Negative.
Extortion 17, come again. Are you requesting a sparkle? Sparkle over. Burning on.
Extortion 1 minute. Oh, I got him.
Copy 1 minute. I saw a flash. You seen a flash?
Yeah, they're being shot at.
What is that?
Dude, I think they just got shot.
Extortion, Black 1, are you
You
shot?
on that, Randall?
Fuck. They're down. They're down. Holy sh**.
I'm on it, sir. Extortion is down.
Doesn't look good.
Right now, currently it's 1 Chinook down. How copy?
Roger, we have a fallen angel. Extortion.
Coalition traffic, anybody out there? We have a fallen angel. The fallen angel.
We still smell the jet fuel on the news that night. Your face is on the screen, we can't turn off or fight. You laughed and said one more ride, then we're home. Now the sky stays empty and the flag flies half alone. John's guitar went silent, Aaron's little girl still waits. 17 of our best carried through the gates. 30 hearts of a nation bound by more than duty's call. You took the darkest valley so the rest of us wouldn't fall. We weren't ready. No. America wasn't ready. No. To lose you all at once. Extortion 17, you tore the heart out of our sky. 30 souls ascending wild, a whole country learned to cry. We still reach for you in prayers, hands open to the flame. Every breath we take is borrowed, every tear whispers your names. Extortion 17, our beautiful boys, we swear we haven't forgotten. Brian kept her steady, David's voice calm on the air. Craig stood in the doorway like a shield for those still there. Chris smiled at the stars like he already saw the dawn. 30 pieces of our future, now forever gone. Mothers weep in kitchens from California California to Maine. Gold stars on small town windows, oceans made of America's pain. They told us it was war, just one more tragic page. But losing 30 of our bravest has sparked our rage. We weren't ready. No. America wasn't ready. No. To lose you all at once. Extortion 17, you tore the heart out of our sky. 30 souls ascending wild, a whole country learned to cry. We still reach for you in prayers, hands open to the flame. Every breath we take is borrowed, every tear whispers your name. If love could have built armor, if freedom could have flown, we'd have carried you on eagle's wings, every last one home. We trade 1,000 tomorrows just to stand with you again, to tell you that you saved us, even at the end. So burn inside this nation, let us be the fire you lit. We'll speak your 30 names until the whole world never forgets. Extortion 17, you tore the heart out of our sky. We're still bleeding in the wreckage where our brothers had to die. We swear on every scar, on every tear we'll never dry. You'll live as long as this republic survives. Extortion 17, you tore the heart out of our sky. 30 souls ascending wild, a whole country learned to cry. We still reach for you in prayers, hands open to the flame. Every breath we take is borrowed, every tear whispers your names. Extortion 17, our beautiful boys, we swear we haven't forgotten.